Y'all ready for the hottest ish in the streets? Keen invites you to party with his new Hip Hop Club Keen EP. Check it out right now on YouTube and all digital platforms, including Spotify, Apple Music. All of it is in the link. Click that link on the source link. Go tap in right now and support him. Peace. All right, blame it on the baby. The baby apologized. He breaks down and apologized. All that gangster rapping, all that. I'm a bop a nigga and all that. He apologized. He come through and say, sorry, boss. I just has to apologize. And he tried to clean it up at first. We went on Instagram and revealed he first said that that he was just saying all his fans, including gay fans, are clean. He wasn't trying to really. It wasn't a slur. When you say put your phone lighters up, you ain't got AIDS. That's very sensitive. Then when you go, if you ain't sucking no in the parking lot, you clean. But it says the baby apologized to the LGBTQ plus community for hurtful, triggering comments, right? And you know that they will break you down. If you never seen an example of people sticking together and moving as one and being on code, this is an example you need to look at if you don't know your history, your current or present events. But it says the baby finally doing me culpa. He's apologizing for the third time over the homophobic rant that led to him getting 86 from various music festivals and his hit song with Dua Lipa being dropped from the playlist. The rapper apologized in a lengthy statement Monday, saying he's educated himself and knows better now following the vile comments he made at Rolling Loud Festival in Miami. He said, quote, I want to apologize to the LGBT plus community for hurtful and triggering comments I made again. I apologize for my misinformed comments about HIV and AIDS, and I know education on this is important. Love all, but God bless. Right? It says the rapper suggested he's a victim of high-speed social media, saying that social media moves so fast that people want to demolish you before you even have an opportunity to grow, educate, and learn from your mistakes. As a man who had to make his own way from very difficult circumstances, having people I know publicly working against me, knowing that I have needed education on this topic and guidance, it has been challenging. He went on to thank those who came to him with kindness, who reached out to him privately to offer wisdom, education, and resources. That's what I needed, and it was received. As we reported, Lola Paluzzo organized yanked him from Sunday's lineup. Ditto to the UK Park Festival, Park Life Festival. Swift action has taken after the baby went on stage and Rolling Loud, so he lost a lot of gigs. Right, the rapper tried to explain himself, so he did try to explain himself and try to clean it up. But like I said before, you know, these entertainers got to understand you only get 3 strikes. You already got 2 because you black. So one more don't matter. They gonna tear us down quicker than anybody else. And he need to know that. He was like remember Belly? When Tommy was feeling like he was invincible, he was running red lights and he felt like he was above the law. Sometimes you get so much power when you in his position or in any other position, you get so much power you think you get away with anything. And he gotta remember he already got 2 strikes for being black. He can't get away with anything. We are the ones that gotta apologize and keep apologizing, and they never forget. Look at Kevin Hart. He couldn't do the Academy Awards, you know. So they never gonna forget this. As much as you apologize, they may give you a pass, but this is always gonna be part of your resume. And somebody said it's simple. Shut up. Had you just shut up, this just wouldn't be an issue. Had you weren't feeling the blood of the law, this won't be an issue. You know, so now he's been brought back to earth knowing that he's not invincible. All the other stuff that allowed him to get in trouble. Think about it. He had a situation with females allegedly. A couple females he had allegedly had issues with on the road. No feminist group, and they just as powerful as the LGBTQ plus. No feminist groups seek to bend him. No matter how his excuse then was even crazier, even whacker than the excuse he gave the other day. You know, he slang somebody lost their existence allegedly at the Walmart. Nobody said nothing. You know, he defended himself. He got into a fight at Dallas Fort Worth Airport. But it took for him to say something that wasn't even the worst slur that we heard before. You know, it wasn't the worst slur that we heard before. We heard a lot worse. Kid Rock down there in Nashville, we heard a lot worse. But he needed to kind of be grounded. And this was the example. This is the instance that needed to. He was feeling himself at the pace he was going, especially with the kids on the. Somebody was like in the comments saying like, man, for one, why you filming kids and dissing kids? I'm like, you know what? I missed that one. So he was feeling so powerful in the blood of the law that he thought he was invincible. He thought he was Tommy Buns. And he learned it the hard way. He learned it not the hardest way because he could easily went to jail for hitting one of those people on the crowd or whatever. So, you know, you learn your lesson. You learn that you're not a blood of the law. You learn that you're not invincible. You learn that he learned the hard way. Well, he learned one of the hardest ways. And now he battle cracking. Now one of the most one of the last gangster rappers of this new generation is backtracking. Now he getting bullied by the LGBTQ plus community. But all you have to do is shut up. All you have to do is say, you know what? I'm going to shut up. And had he not said that, I still think there was going to be an example coming for his way. And he lost money. He lost all his tour. He lost all that money that quick. He probably lost a couple $100,000, maybe even more. And it all been prevented by shutting up. But they enabled him. All the situations that he's been through since he's been popular, he's been a platinum selling artist. He got away with it. Now he learned he has limitations. You know, now he learns he got, and you know, you could say the smallest thing, and they're gonna snap on you. They gonna do all this on you. You know, but what he learning is you can have a multi-million-dollar company and they go to the shitter. You know, when you black, it's a different set of rules for us. Because Woody Johnson, nobody cried when Woody Johnson, the owner of Johnson & Johnson, he owned the Jets, said there wasn't no reason for African American History Month. But, you know, Dababy was wrong. But he needed this. He needed this example. Because he's going to end up dead on the road, in jail, fighting for his life. He was going around being too. And I didn't know he was only 5'8". I didn't know he was that little. So, like I said before, man, you got limitations. But he needed this spank on the ass real quick. Let's be real. He needed this little spank on the ass because he was kind of out of control. And you know what's so funny about what he said? He said one thing. He said this one time. He said when he was rapping about positivity and stuff of that nature, he couldn't get put on. He said that when he said he was rapping about positivity and, you know, he said nobody wanted to hear. He said when he started to dumb it down and started to make his music ignorant, you know, everybody found he got put on. So that was wild. But check the music entertainment playlist out. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget, we're on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. You can reach out if you have a video request, chop it up, advertise on the channel, whatever it may be. Hit me up. Want to make a financial donation? Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Twitter, Facebook. What am I on? Cash App, CJ Good 313. Venmo, CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Best way to donate. Thumbs up, share the video, subscribe to the channel. And I was wondering, I thought that would be a little bit more lengthier. I think people might want a little bit more length to that apology, but hey, let me know what you guys think. Peace.